Hey, Oreo. On fire. My fire.
Twinkle's a bit more standoffish.
Well, she had that attitude already before that.
And
Oreo,
live wire.
right there. There, Hammond.
She's not as friendly. Sadie can get up to her a little bit. Maybe it's just because you're here. I couldn't get up to them yesterday.
My fire.
Another bag. She's happy to see you.
She is happy.
I said she's happy to see you. Hey, Oreo and Twinkle. She's happy to go nowhere, but I'll just take a picture. Hey, buddy.
Well, I mean, look at it. You're not taking her Christmas hair out. Hey, Hammond.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
Hey, Sophie. And Tiny.
Are you sure that's not little man?
I thought this is Tiny. He had a big head. Do you not want some meal? Do you not want some meal? Hmm? You just wanted a scratch. Come on, go to some meal.
Oh, my fire.
Go to some meal. Go to the other trough, there's no one at the other one. Thanks, buddy. So this was Ezra's calf, bib calf. Spotty. spreader full, got 3 ton on board, and I'm on to my second paddock. So the fertilizer that we're putting on is going on at 280 kgs a hectare. Not 100% sure what's in it. I know that there is 28 units of N per hectare, so it's not a huge amount of N, but it's a pretty standard sort of rate for this area, I think. Yeah, so we tend to, on our farm we put on, we're back to 2 applications now. The first season when we were here we actually did 3, but it's just lighter applications spread over the year. So you're still putting on the same amount of fert, just put into 3 applications. So yeah, we're back to 2 now. Just doing 2 applications, that's pretty standard. A spring and an autumn fert. So this is the last of the spring fert going on. Yeah, so as you would have seen from the last video, we had quite a bit of rain. Putting on 500 kgs a hectare, 1 application for the year, I don't see it working because a lot of the water that lands on our farm runs off and obviously goes towards pyrrole, so we don't want to put on 500 kgs of fert now and you end up washing most of it off. So we're using smaller applications to spread our fert, just because of that reason, I think. Yeah, so with nitrogen we don't use a huge amount. I think last year I worked out we used 90 units in a hectare, so that's pretty low. There's definitely farmers that I've heard that up around the 200, so that's pretty high, I think. On our last job where we only spread, average, we spread about 3 ton a year, 3 ton of N, so we didn't put any N on with the fert, so that was extremely low N use. So yeah, well, we'll carry on spreading. I'm going to go and spread, probably go and do the paddock next door and then go and do Gum Hill where the cabin is. I want to be light when I go in there, don't want to have too much on board, so we'll go and do that now. So I had a visit from a young man named Trent. So one day in the future we'll have a visit from him. He's going to come on farm with me for a day, and yeah, you'll get to meet Trent. So he is a guy that watches the videos. So yeah, one day in the future we'll catch up with him. A little bit stuck here. There's the cabin just there. Right, so I thought I'd just take the opportunity to come and check on the cabin and show you what we've been up to. So all the outside's done with the corrugated iron. We just need to get flashings made up to make it watertight. And inside we've been doing some lining. So this is the original cabin. We've lined this part of it. And we've also built a mezzanine floor, so a couple of kids will sleep up there. We have another bed there, 1 bed on the bottom with a double coming out, and then across the top we'll have 2 beds. So like this section here will be bunks, and that'll be bunks with a double bed in the bottom. And then we've got a little pot belly on this side. So that's what we've been up to. So hopefully this summer we'll get to come and stay up here, which will be cool. So we've also we've done 3 layers of ties so far to retain this bank. We've started on a 4th layer down here, and Mum's also brought some plants up like succulents and some mint, I think, some other plants, more succulents. So yeah, we're getting there. So I just had a couple of times we got stuck today. Just got stuck there. Yeah, it's just we've obviously had that bit of rain, so it's a little bit damp underneath. It's not too bad, it's Gotta think about it a bit more. Alright, so the kids are back from kindy and school, and what we're going to do now is this paddock had the ripper through it, and I hooked the pipes out. It comes from, the water comes from down by that gate, so I'm going to run a new pipe up to where there's that pile of dirt in the middle just past the tractor there, and then we're going to run a pipe here all the way down to that trough, so it'll be a T shape supplying these two troughs. So yeah, Dad's got this old mole plough that we use. Dad's done all the water pipes on this place with it, so we are going to put this pipe in the ground. So this is the old pipe feeding that trough, so later on we'll cut it off and connect this one onto it.
Dad, look, Dad. This is a new spray boot.
New? Now you washed it.
Yeah. Am I doing it sturdy? Here. Well,
So I ended up running the mole plough down first and then going back to the start and doing it again because it was pulling all this grass along. You really should do it when there's not a lot of grass in there. This mole plough doesn't have a cutting wheel or anything, it's just an old bits of steel welded together. So yeah, so that's what I did. So that's why you could see a line in front of me like I'd already done it. Come on girls, come on, come on! Come on girls! Come on girls, come on, come on! She's in season. The bull's got hurt. The bull's head hurt. The bull's head hurt. And hurt.
that's right.
This guy was lame, so I've left him in that paddock. He's not. Cows are looking good. They've left a bit behind, so it's good. I'll probably come up and just top down here where they camp. They seem to leave a little bit behind here, so tidy that up and it'll come back nice. What? What? Really? Where are they going? Oh, really? Awesome view today. You got Fertile Wangamatar that way. And you got Waihi in that direction, and you got Mount Karangahape there. And then over here somewhere you got Mount Te Arawa. Somewhere there, can't quite see it. And then here you got Golden Valley down through here. And Waihi Beach is in that sort of direction. Awesome quality grass in here. The modern grass definitely goes for longer without going to seed. We're starting to get a bit of stalk and seed head, but yeah, the new grass, fantastic. Right, so I thought I'd come and have a look at the other paddock of turnips. We haven't been in here yet, but they are doing good. Here they are here. It's all turnips. So they're actually getting quite a quite a good sized leaf on them. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of flat weeds, which is this stuff, in amongst it. So in the next couple of weeks it'll get a spray, kill all that off, so we get a good crop. But yeah, there's a good cover of turnips, so we're shedding it with a good canopy. Pretty much everywhere I go there's turnips, so that's a good sign. We'll have a look on this hillside. No, there's still heaps of turnips there. So even with all that rain, we've got plenty of turnips along there. Yeah, they're looking really good. So from memory, I think you spray them when they're 3 leaf. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like that's like a leaf there, and there's another one growing there. You can see they're sort of different, I think. But yeah, that's looking good. So got the slug bait on that fertilizer that we put on, so hopefully that's going to knock the slugs back, because the slugs love the damp areas, and this is a bit of a damp area here. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. You go back and do a few jobs at home, have some dinner, put the kids in bed. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you somewhere else on the farm. See ya.